Masteries are here, and the amount of rewards that you can get from them are flat out crazy. I'll go over all of that, plus break down the 2 new brawlers, skins, environments, player cards, as well as, at the end, tell you about a change that is absolutely going to shake the meta in Brawl Stars. There's been a lot of speculation on how masteries would work, but here are the actual details. Every time you win a match, you get mastery points. How many mastery points you earn depends on how many trophies you have on the brawler that you're playing with. The more trophies you have, the more points you get. Now, the reasoning behind this is rather simple. Higher trophy games are going to be harder, as well as have longer matchmaking times, so the extra points make up for that difference. This will also help curtail people from dropping trophies to get wins at lower trophies. Yeah, but it'll be more fun wrecking noobs. Maybe, but it won't be as efficient. Now, as you collect these points, you move up in mastery levels, from bronze to silver and finally gold. After reaching each rank, you're going to get a reward. Now, these rewards are very, very good. Now, we don't fully see the rewards on Silver 2, but we do see it's a coin box. Now, on Bronze 1, we get 1,000 coins not inside a box, so it stands to reason that Silver 3 is even more. Now, the only other place in the game that we see this coin drop / offer when it's in a box is in the shop, and that's for 2,600 coins. So let's assume that it could be 2,600, but it may be less. Or more. To put into perspective how good the rewards are, if you were to get max mastery on every brawler, you would get around 200,000 gold, 10,000 power points, and 20,000 credits. That's enough to unlock every legendary, fully max out 2 of them, and have about 170,000 coins left. And that's without counting whatever reward is on Silver 2. So I added up the total value of all of the rewards that you're getting. The coins, the credits, the power points. If you were to add up the value of all of those, that's 27,275 gems. So around $1,363 Brawl Stars is giving you in masteries just for playing. And that does not count the pins, the profile pictures, or the cool titles. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Now, there are a couple things that I'm not 100% certain of. The first one is chroma credits. Now, they mentioned that sometimes you get chroma credits. In the Brawl Talk, they showed Lola getting 100 chroma credits as an alternate Silver 3 reward. Now, my guess is that only chromatic brawlers give this chroma credits reward, but we only saw mythic and chromatic brawlers and their rewards, so we're not sure completely yet. The other thing that they didn't clarify was the mastery cap. Every day there is a limit to how many mastery points that you can get. Now, we don't know what that number is, but from the way Danny was talking, it's going to be a lot.
But don't worry, to reach that cap, you have to play an unhealthy amount of Brawl.
But I'll be bringing you all the sneak peeks, so be sure to subscribe and I'll give you all that exact info as soon as I can share it. That's pretty cool. It's gone. Now, in addition to the currency rewards, the last 3 tiers of the mastery track, you will get pins, profile pictures, and titles. Each brawler has its own unique title that, if you reach max mastery, you can display on your player card. So, what's a player card? Well, at the start of each battle, you're going to see all the players' cards that are in that battle. You can configure yours to look like whatever you want. You'll be able to customize 2 profile pictures, an emote, and a title if you have it. Yeah, I'm gonna put the thumbs down pin on mine. Of course you will. You're like, you suck, thumbs down, just like all the other 9-year-olds. Man, don't act like you don't do it. Yeah, you got me there. So if you make it to max mastery for a brawler, you can equip their title. For instance, Mortis has the Creature of the Night, and Lola's is Drama Queen. It's a pretty cool feature to show off. Now, we did see another screen with a bunch of titles, and if we play the game, guess that title, I would say that the Builder is Jackie. The Untamed is a tough one. Maybe it's like Nita or Bull. Birdie has to be Dynamite, and El Luchador is, of course, El Primo. Caw has to be Crow. El Mariachi is Poco. One with Nature, I'm guessing, is probably Bo. The Sniper could be a few brawlers, but I'm gonna guess it's Piper. And your mom's so ugly, she entered an ugly contest and they said, sorry, no professionals. You realize we have the same mother, right? Yeah, whatever. And then the last one is what's in the cards, and naturally, that's Tara. Now, the next big thing are 2 brand new brawlers, RT and Willow. First off, let's break down RT. Not like actually Breakdown, he's a robot, but you know, we're gonna tell you all about him. RT is the chromatic brawler for the season, so if you want to get him this season, you're going to need to get the Brawl Pass, and of course, use code LEX. Now, I'll be bringing you an RT 1v1 versus every brawler video to help make that decision if you want to get this pass, but RT himself looks pretty darn cool. He's a surveillance robot that keeps tabs on everything in Star Park, even the creepy stuff. Now, I think he's part of a brand new trio here in the Star Park Hub, the new environment. He has a long range and high hit points at 7,200 hit points at max level. He fires a single shot that deals 1,500 damage, and if you hit your target, it places a mark on them. This mark seems to last for about 6 seconds. If the brawler that is marked takes damage from you or any of your teammates, the damage is increased on that one shot by 10%, as we can see when he deals 1,650 damage on the marked target instead of his normal 1,500. Now, for his super, he becomes 2 Jackies. That is to say, he leaves his legs in the place that you use your super, and his top half floats around, and that's what you control. When you attack, both the top and the bottom halves attack in a circle around them, much like Jackie does. If someone is right next to you when you split, both halves can hit them at the same time, dealing a lot of damage. When you get your super back, you can use it and he will return to his bottom half, healing him for 1,000 hit points in the process, and becomes whole again, returning to his first form. All in all, he looks like a very fun brawler that has some unique team support with his marks and some cool utility, maybe holding 2 different lanes. I can't wait to play him, and I'm going to get a chance to because I'll be able to get him on my free-to-play. The next new brawler is a mythic brawler named Willow. She's the newest thrower in the game and part of a new trio from the Swamp of Love. I don't know what kind of love they got going on there, but it's very swampy. That doesn't sound right. Now, for her main attack, she throws her lantern, and if it hits the target, it does 0 damage. I mean, well, sort of. I mean, it looks like there's no initial damage, but rather all the damage is over time. The poison damage ticks for 570 damage per tick, but we never really get a clear view of how many times it ticks. I mean, come on, Danny. Hit your shots, man. We need this info. Couldn't hit water if it fell out of a boat, I swear. My guess is that it ticks maybe 2 or 3 times. It does, however, seem to stack, as one time we see multiple ticks in succession. All of that is pretty standard, but what's not standard is her super. She's able to mind control enemies. What happens is she fires a tadpole at a player, and if she hits them, it'll take control of them. While they're mind controlled, she can use that person's shots, but not their super or their gadget. Now, there are 3 ways to break free of this mind control. The first one is just to wait it out. It seems like after 4 seconds, the mind control is broken. The second way is to have your health fall down to about 25%. Now, she can't kill you in mind control form. In fact, she heals you to full health whenever she mind controls you, but when she has your control of you, she can attack your teammates or she can just run you into the showdown gas. That's gonna happen. Now, the last way to break the mind control is to have your teammates actually attack and kill Willow herself. She does, however, have 5,700 hit points, which is pretty beefy for a thrower, and her character looks really cool. And like RT, I'm going to bring you sneak peeks about her versus every other brawler in the game, so be sure to stay tuned for that. Now, we're also getting a brand new environment called the Star Park Hub. A quick look around the environment and you can see signs that lead visitors of Star Park to the various places around the park, like Frontier World, Brawlywood, the gift shop, and others as well. Now, other than a couple of blocks that look different with the solid hedges and the Star Park logo on top of some of the walls, the environment does look pretty standard. However, I did notice something else. The Basket Brawl banner has changed. In it, we see a basketball court that is on top of a building, so perhaps we might be seeing a new environment for basketball as well that's like more of a urban style. That would be pretty cool. But of course, what's a new update without a bunch of really cool skins? And we've got a lot of them. The first one is Crimson RT, the tier 70 reward with his tentacles and all. We've got Patrol RT, just like he's a cop. The next one is El Mayordomo. I think that's how you say it. Does that mean the butler? This one is going to be the tier 1 Brawl Pass. The next one is Alley Cat Bull, and this one is probably the best price because it's free. Well, at least it's free to the people who win it, because this one, I will be giving away some skins, and all you have to do to enter is be sure to subscribe, follow me over on Twitter, and I'll have a post over there giving away some skins. Good luck to you guys. This skin will most likely cost probably 149 gems, right about there, but I'll have all the details for you guys very soon. Now, the Power League skin of the season is actually maybe my favorite skin, and that is Mariposa Piper. It looks really cool, and I haven't bought a Power League skin in a long time, but I'm probably going to get this one. The next one is Detective Gray. It's going to cost you gems, but it looks really cool, and if you buy it, you can get the option to get Detective Gray Noir, which is just like, I thought noir meant like black. There's too many translations in this video. I don't know. It's noir. I think it means black, but you'll have the option of buying him if you buy Detective Gray. And then we have some really cool Japanese mask skins with Kitsune Lola, Oni Otis, and Tegu Mike. These ones look really awesome. And our next awesome skin is going to be Belle Nani, and it's going to be an Easter skin. It's been a while since Nani got a skin. This one looks really good. Carl, however, gets a lot of skins, and he's getting another one because we got Sultan Carl, which looks like he's flying on a carpet, and it looks really cool. Janet's going to be getting a Popstar Janet skin, and then we have the Supercell Make skin Spirit Knight Frank, and this one looks amazing. It's probably going to be expensive. I don't have all the details yet, but it looks really good. Now, on top of the brand new skins, Penny and Jessie are both getting some of their older skins remodeled to match their current new model. The other skins will eventually get remodeled over time, but for now, we're going to get 4 new skins, new remodeled skins for Jessie and Penny. Now we've got one last thing, and it's a big one. That's what she said. This one is really going to change the meta, and this will be indirect buffs and nerfs to many brawlers, and that is indestructible walls are back. Now, you beta players might remember these, but basically they are walls that cannot be destroyed. Frank had been mentioning over on Twitter that they were going to be doing something to buff the tanks, and I think this is it. This will also really help throwers as well. Now, they aren't all over, but you can see a couple of maps where a few segments of the walls where they're mirrored to be indestructible walls. These are going to be great outposts for throwers and tanks to sit behind and harass you or take up a strong position. This will be really interesting to see how this affects the meta and all of the balance changes. So that's it. Come back tomorrow for more sneak peeks, and as always, until next time, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace out.